Hello, this is Colin, and on today's tea, I have another green tea, Gunpowder Pinhead. Now, I don't know exactly why they call it Pinhead, but there are several theories about why it's called gunpowder. Now, the thing about gunpowder is that the tea is that it is, what is it, withered, steamed, rolled, and dried. Now, it used to be rolled by hand, and it still is with the finest grades of gunpowder, but mostly it's rolled by a machine. And when I think it was the British East India Company first came across gunpowder tea, the clerk looked at it, and the tightly rolled coils resembled gunpowder from the period, black gunpowder. So they called it gunpowder tea. It also has a slightly smoky flavor, which may have reminded them of, sea battles with firing broadsides at whomever it was at the time, and of course the cannons produce a lot of gun smoke, so there's a lot of smoke in the air, almost blinding at times. So that's another origin of the name. So gunpowder, it's got quite a unique flavor. I'm not usually a fan of smoky teas, but I think I could get used to it. Slightly smoky, slightly bitter, quite strong. A lot of caffeine, apparently. Popular with athletes, I've heard. So gunpowder was originally grown in Zhejiang province. It's now also grown in Taiwan and Ceylon. It's not the only rolled tea, apparently. I think there's some oolongs and other types of tea that also can come rolled. Now, ask yourself, why roll in the first place? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Rolled tea is more robust. It's less susceptible to breakage and damage, particularly when it's being shipped over long distances. Also, it apparently retains the flavor and aroma better. And it also, this is something I've not really thought about with tea, apparently it also ages very well. I've never actually thought about, nobody ever said that tea actually got better with age, but apparently if you take care of it, roast it every so often, gunpowder will keep a long time. It's also known as Temple of Heaven, or Ping Shui tea, and it's also, you talk about tea and the world of tea and how important the tea is to the world. Gunpowder tea is actually a big part of tea on the Maghreb, on the North Africa, on the Mediterranean. So if you ever had Moroccan mint tea, the chances are that was used with gunpowder as a base. And if you've ever had Moroccan mint tea, it's pretty amazing. There's so much sugar in it. It's not good if you're a diabetic, certainly. But yeah, they just fill it with sugar or honey, and it's the most amazingly, disgustingly sweet thing that you'll ever drink. But if you're in Morocco, you have to drink it, or it's considered quite rude. Anyway, so here I'm trying something new and a bit different for me, and I'm quite liking it. So, cheers.